Hi friends, it's Michelle from happyhealthyher.com, and today I'm here sitting in my sacred healing space because I want to share with you one of my simple daily joys, and that is smudging myself with Palo Santo. And so here's my Palo Santo stick. Palo Santo is a sacred wood. It smells fantastic. And it has a great energy. It actually helps to lift your energy and clear away negative energies. And for anybody who's sensitive or an empath, it's a really great way to help yourself feel better. It gives you an empowerment tool, and I consider it a form of a healing ritual to do every day, in the morning and in the evening. I will just go ahead and start. I have a shell. One of my friends, Eileen, bought this for me. Shells like this is an abalone shell, are fabulous for collecting the ash because it's great when you use natural tools, and this being a natural tool, it helps to kind of keep the energy natural. A lot of you are probably familiar with sage and smudging with sage, and I do have sage here, and I'm probably going to do just a quick run with that too. I am not a huge fan of the smell of sage. It just is a little bit, the energy feels too strong for me, but I love sweetgrass, and sweetgrass is in this bundle, and so I do sometimes at full moon or new moon energy rituals, I might use this as part of my smudging. I want to say I am not a shaman. I am not any type of expert on how to smudge yourself. I'm sharing how I do this, and I will also say that I don't think there are any real hard, fast rules for how to smudge. One of the things that really turns me off in terms of healing tools like this that have a positive intention is if you get too hung up on the rules. When you get too hung up in the rules, you're in your head, you're not in your body, mind, and spirit. And so there isn't really, to my knowledge, a wrong way to do this other than, of course, burning your house down. So please do not do that. Always be safe. My firefighter friends will probably really not approve of me even talking about this, but please know that I am always very, very safe, and I hope you will be safe too. The easiest way I have found to light my Palo Santo stick to start the smudging ritual is with a tea light. And this is actually a Himalayan salt tea light. Again, I said no rules, and there are no rules, but I like white. I've heard that white tea lights bring a more of a pure energy, and so that helps me to set the intention. One thing I want to say really strongly is any healing ritual is all about intention. So it's about what you believe. If you believe this is going to help you, it will help you. And that is a big piece of it for me, is this is an empowerment tool. Again, I mentioned that, but this is a way for me to feel more in control of my energy. As an empath, I often feel like my energy is all over the place and not really my own, and this is a way for me to call it back and sort of feel a groundedness and a positivity. And honestly, I just absolutely love the way Palo Santo smells. I've given sticks to my friends and my boyfriend, and it's kind of funny. It's just, I'm kind of a little bit obsessed. So I got the tea light lit. I have my dish. I'm actually going to put it up. It's a little bit, I think it's more fire safe if I do that. And I'm just going to put the end into the flame. You can't totally see this, but it doesn't light necessarily fast. It's got resins, and so it takes kind of some time to get it to actually light, which is probably a good thing because then it's not as big of a fire risk. But here you go. You can see the smoke is starting. So try to get like a nice red ember in there, and then kind of shake it off a little bit. you can see it's starting to go. I'm gonna get one more shot to kind of make sure it's really got it. And then I'm gonna put my candle back up on my shelf and I'll show you kind of the routine. I like to swirl it. This just feels good to me. I swirl it in a pattern, and I swirl it from the top of my crown chakra over my head. I swirl it around my arms, under my arms, in front of my chest, down at my root. I go all the way down, get my feet, get under your feet, swirl it around your back. It's kind of awkward, but important. Energy goes in all directions, so really you're trying to make sure you get it everywhere. And if it feels good to you, you can state an intention. I don't always, but sometimes I will say, please fill me with your love and light. I am personally talking to a higher spirit. I'm talking to the universe. I'm talking to my spirit team. But you don't have to do that if that's uncomfortable for you. It just helps me to solidify what I'm trying to do with this action. And so it's not a long process. Like I said, I do it in the morning and I do it in the evening before I go to bed. It gives my room an awesome smell. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel empowered. And it's just super easy. Palo Santo is not especially expensive. It's not the easiest thing to get. You can get it at health foods, or not health food stores, but crystal shops. I've ordered it online. I will try to put a link below. The brand I've used before is Triloka. Some have said, you know, that there are, in the industry, I have heard that sometimes you get cedar and not Palo Santo because Palo Santo has become so rare. But to be honest with you, cedar smells really awesome too. So I don't get too hung up about whether or not I'm getting the real deal. Like I said, I focus on the mind intention of this whole process. And that is it for the Palo Santo. So I did say I was going to show you what the sage is like. Sage comes in these funky bundles. I ripped mine apart, you can tell. It's normally wound together. I have had a really hard time lighting a whole bundle. So what I do personally, this is again my own thing, I'll take off tiny little pieces. And then I will get a fireproof container. I have one that I have used before. This is actually a tea light, but I will put the sage right in there. Again, this is my method, and this is not, there isn't like a tried and true rules. Other people do it very differently. But for me, this is what so I'm lighting it. You can't really see it, but I don't want to start a fire, but you light it. It usually goes out super quick, and then you get this nice smoke. You can walk around your home. It's great to do smudge and actually welcome in healing positive energy and ask any negative energy to leave. You can set an intention for something you're trying to bring into your life, and then use this as sort of a energetic uplifter. There's really lots of ways you can use it to make yourself feel better. That's the bottom line. With all of this stuff, I know a lot of people would say, oh, that's too woo-woo for me. I don't like that kind of thing. For me, it just is an easy way to feel better and to feel more empowered. And so I really hope to offer that for people because it has helped me so much to be able to feel better and more empowered in my life. So I hope this was helpful. I am probably going to have an accompanying vlog to this information. So if I do that, it will be in the link below the video, or if you're watching this through the blog, then you'll be right here and able to get the additional information. Again, hope this helped, and I wish for you happiness and good health always. Visit me over at happyhealthyher.com. Please give the video a like if you do in fact like it, the thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel if that feels like a good fit for you. Thank you.